Got all the beehive stuff. Got all of it. Some more frames. Got excluder. Really cool. So I need to go and set this up. So this is for Raya, and as well, what you can do is have this off and it helps ventilate it. So what I'm going to do for now, because there isn't any bees in here for now, I'm going to leave it fully so I don't have to worry about where this is going. Now this is the entrance, so you either have a small entrance or a big entrance, because in the unlikely chance of us getting a swarm, just by chance, then it will allow for all of them to come in quickly and hopefully start doing their thing. So now, brood box on. So your brood box wants to go with the handles basically outwards. So like that. And you want to nicely line it up. Just so it's all nice and snug. And so what your brood box is where the queen lays her eggs. So you still have these frames. These are quite good frames. These have wiring in them, so they're really good. And then this is beeswax, and then they will start basically padding these out so they look as been drawn out. I can't find it right now, but it doesn't matter. But you get, yeah, it's drawn out. So that is your brood box. So you've got your base. Always have your base off the ground. So I need to level this side to make sure that it's actually level, because it needs to be like that. So what I next need to do is because I haven't got anything, I'm just going to put it on anyway. But I'm going to put on the super. So I need to put on, first, I need to put on the queen excluder. So the queen excluder does what it says, it excludes the queen. So it basically means that the queen can't go through this portion, so it can't go through these wires here. Quite cool, quite good. This is a really nice one. It's nice. This is a second-hand hive. It's why we decided to buy a nuke, because this is a second-hand hive. We don't feel it as bad. Okay, next you want to put your super on. So your super, again, once with the handle side out. And what the super is where you have your honey, where bees make your honey for you. So I just am making sure everything's nice and like level and plumb and stuff and true. Then you want your lid excluder lid part and this is where you'll put your feeder and everything in the winter. So, sorry, I didn't explain the supers too well. The supers have smaller frames. This is probably what you see more when you think of honey. So they have smaller frames like that, and they are where you can have your honey, because that's why you have the queen excluder, so she doesn't lay her eggs, obviously there. Then you got the roof. So the roof is just a simple roof. So yeah, this is my pond. It's not anywhere near finished. I'm just letting things grow, as you can see, and also it fill up with a load of water. There are like a few things in there at the moment, probably mosquitoes the most, but at least other things can eat the mosquitoes. So I'm waiting for that to fill up. I have put a few plants in there and stuff like that, so we'll see what happens with that. But also the reason I've put that pond there is because of this. Like, so as you can see, that this video has been about me setting this up and where I am, where I've put it. So it's not that far, as you could probably count the steps, how many steps I took to get to here. Also, it is pointing that way, not that way, so the entrance to the hive is going out that way and coming in that way. As you can see, there's sort of a nice tunnel anyway for them. So yeah, so that is your beehive. So what I need to do quickly is I need to level that out. I need to actually check if it is level. It looks relatively level, but it is definitely leaning to one side a bit. Now, what I've done is, the reason why I put it here is so that basically, first off, so number one, one of the reasons I put this up, so I put it here for many reasons, and number one is basically I want the bees to go straight up and out. I'm going to be running a forest school / retreats and stuff in this area over here. And I don't want, obviously, I want to try and keep my bees away from the people as much as possible. So I'm going to have it going that way. Then obviously, I've also got, straight away, I've got 3 different flowering bushes and plants. So I've got the bramble, which bees love bramble. I've got the elderflower, that white flower there. And I've got the hawthorn and blackthorn, which is all around me here. So straight away, I've got really good source of nectar and pollen for the bees. So, and then also you can see it's just a nice sort of landing place anyway. Next, I've also done it here because it's also surrounded by all of this thick bush, and I'm not going to do anything here. This is all going to be left wild. This is like my wild area. So this is all just thick bush and like different types like blackthorn, hawthorn, like elderflower, and loads of brambles, and obviously the odd fern and bluebell everywhere. So it's a nice area where it keeps warm and cold, basically cold in the winter, cold in summer, warm in winter. So that hopefully will help it, and then also protection from like animals seeing it and stuff, all of that type of stuff. So there's quite a few reasons for it to be here. Then also the next reason is obviously I want it here because it is tucked away, and it's very easy to get to. I can get all the way around it quite easily, so I don't need to worry about it. It's in a nice location, so like that. That's quite nice, isn't it? But yeah, if you want to see any more of this, please give me a follow. I am getting a nuke very, very soon. We just ordered one, so we are going to get a nuke very soon. So if you want to see that video, I will put it on the video if it's already here. But if not, obviously you know what to do, and that's subscribe. So I appreciate everyone for watching, and have a nice day. Peace.